The time is now 10:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I mentioned that for two reasons. For one thing, it means I'm late. It means instead of starting early, as it would typically mean, I'm in fact starting late on my new early schedule. The first week of my new early schedule, and I'm instead starting late. But that's somewhat of a tradition. I was almost due to start on time. Almost. Like, I was close, right? I was on track to start on time. And then, about an hour ago, it occurred to me that I don't have Wednesday of this week. I was thinking I would have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week, and no. um, I'm traveling on Wednesday because today is this week is the traditional American turkey worship. Uh, so yeah, no, but it's today and tomorrow. Pandifer, hey, welcome. You are indeed. Welcome to the stream. You're the boss of World One. um, yeah, I was sorry. I'm just fiddling stuff around. I Mint, welcome. Wow, I'm glad you can make it, Mint. I'm impressed. I figured you'd be like unconscious for the next like 24 hours after doing you did the jam all weekend, I assume, or I noticed that you'd posted some results from the jam, so I assumed you were working on that all weekend. I'm doing all right, thanks. Yeah, and hopefully I'm doing quite well, in fact, because I was just talking about how I only have today and tomorrow. So of this week because I live in America and I am obligated to visit relatives for the rest of the week after that. Excuse me. So yeah, it might be a big day today, I guess. A big day today and tomorrow, because if not today and tomorrow, then when? Um, so, what's, Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I was looking at like the screenshots of what you posted, and it looks awesome. It looks like an amazing project that you turned out. So, congratulations on that. Um, yeah, I spent the weekend doing my usual weekend lazy routine, just doing nothing, just vegging out, and that was cool. Went by really fast, actually. I don't know. Usually the weekend starts to drag a little bit on Sunday, but no, no, just gone. I'm just wasting time at this point. I should get to work, right? Because I haven't been doing that in a while. So for starters, I'm gonna open JourneyBot chat because oh, that was the other thing I was gonna do today. I meant to do this off cam, but maybe I'll just do it right now, real quick. Because no, I'll save that for when I get bored. When I get tired or when I need like a break, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna see if I can actually come up with a better name for JourneyBot, so I can stop calling him JourneyBot. So I can stop explaining that the project name is JRNE and I pronounce it Journey. Oh wow! Oh, that's awesome. Well, all right. Yeah, I mean, I've been alluding to it, and I've been saying it outright because like I might die and it might not happen. I'd not like literally die, but I might like collapse and it might not happen. But I think I might just do a 30-hour marathon right now. I think this might be the this might be hour one of a 30-hour marathon. I've only done 24 hours before, so I don't know how this is gonna go. But the reason I was like slightly late to start streaming is because I ran to the store and I bought like all of the soda. I bought so much soda. So if it's gonna happen, I am at least equipped for it. Who knows if it'll happen though? We'll see. We shall find out. Um, all right. So, uh, let's right. So let's actually get started on. I don't know if you guys. I forget when was the last time you guys were here, but we started adding visuals to Journey. Uh, Although actually one thing that I think that one of the last visual changes that I made to this project is that I made the little guys run in the opposite direction. So now, whoa, what's happening there? That's weird. I don't know if that's I have no clue what that's I'll just ignore that. I'll just ignore that for now and see if we can figure out what the heck is going on there. What is that even trying to say? No, I have no clue. Which is weird because what the heck? This worked on this was working on the last time we ran this project. I haven't even changed anything. This was just straight up working the last time we ran this project. So let me like my first thought is that maybe the file got changed somehow. I don't see how it would have. I have no clue how it would have gotten changed, but I don't think we changed anything in the. Wait, what the heck? Shut up. Oh, shut up. What happened to our freaking... Are you serious? Oh, no freaking way. I think my stupid version control ate our font texture. Ugh, I'm gonna kill it. Like, literally. That is so annoying. It is so annoying. Alright, well, Alright, okay, so sorry. No, that's a fun way to start the day. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you, man. No, that sucks. That's aggravating and it sucks. Oh, oops. Now of course my laptop's running out of power. Don't actually run out of power. Alright. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's just really annoying. I don't know if it was Inkscape. It was probably Inkscape, actually, now that I think about it. Well, yeah, so, right. So, like, the reason that we see just, like, retarded, or excuse me, ridiculous junk, just, like, shown on screen there. Sorry, that was offensive of me. I should not have said that. I'm really annoyed right now. And, I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. To anyone who is offended by that. I'm not putting my fist through the screen, which is a good thing. Yeah, no. At this point, I'm thinking it was probably Inkscape. Probably just like clobbered the file. Because I'm guessing Inkscape is just really unimpressive and sucks. Is my hunch. But it's also free, so you get what you pay for. So I'm just gonna have to recreate that, I guess, first thing. So I really just want to like throw something and break it real quick. That'd be helpful. But instead, I'll get over it. Whatever. Urgh, it's just so aggravating. All right, so you'll see. So I guess now we have to go back to the source of the evil. because there actually was one thing that I felt like changing anyways, and I guess this is as good a time as any to do so. I was going to do what? Oh yeah, I was going to... Oh, I don't know if this is even going to work. So file, open, font. Alright, well at least it saved this part. That's good. New? No, none of these things. No borders. There we go. And then let's copy this over here because we're going to make it huge. We're going to make it, so go to 100%. Yeah, I'm gonna, so last time I had, some just weird, like, kerning imperfections because, well, then watch and find out. I mean, I'm gonna fix it. And I'm gonna do that faster if I don't have to spend a million years explaining it. So, as I mentioned, I'm a bit aggravated right now. So if you're gonna try and engage me in dialogue, you're gonna be talking to aggravated me. Heads up. Alright, so what should we do? Yeah, I'm just gonna scale this up a bunch, and then resave it, and then put my fist through something. My fist's gonna go through something by the end of the day. We can be sure of that, but what? I guess we'll find out. Alright, so, what am I looking for? There's a scale tool somewhere. I was using it yesterday, or the other day. It was transform, scale. So I guess I'll just go big. Go big or go home, right? Apply that. And let's save this at, no, export bitmap. No, not this. You terrible, you torrential piece of decrepit program. Although I do actually kind of want to call it that. I'm just not going to risk it though. So I'll just do like _e or something. Sure. Let's see if that worked. So far so good. Oh yeah. So I want to bring this down. Ultimately, I'm going to bring it down by 8. By what? By like 80%. Or no, not 80%. To 1/8 of its current size. And so for starters, actually, let's see what that's going to turn out as, because if it turns out worse than how Inkscape would have exported it, well, okay, if you want to make Inkscape better, like, feel free to go do that. I'm not going to adjust, really. Or no, I will adjust, but like, no, if you really want to help, go make Inkscape better. And then we'll meet back here. How does that sound? Alright, by percentage, so wait, it's like 12.5, right? Percent would be, that's probably about the same quality. Let's, actually, I guess we can compare. Because this is how Inkscape would have exported it at that size, and this is what, yes, that's roughly the same. So either way, All right. So yeah, I'm going to put this back to big size, and then space these out in a way that I would like for just for kerning purposes. So yeah. So the first thing this we did. Some of you may recall on Friday, and now we get to do it again because whatever. I don't care. Whatever. All right. So yeah. So now I have to count out more characters or more pixels because it's not 20 times 8 is 160. So you go 160 characters out. Be nice if the scroll bar worked better too. So apparently the theme of the day is like stuff that I find aggravatingly ineffective. So far, at least. What are you? This will be delightful. I know it. I just know it will. Alright, so that's 91 pixels so far. 117 pixels. 142 pixels. 160 pixels, yay. Alright, so then that would make this last pixel the 160th pixel. The lucky 100, oops, the lucky 160th pixel. So I'm just gonna get rid of that for a second, and then I guess, oh yeah, I'll just, actually yeah, I'll just, no. Go like so. Oops. Yeah. Oh, I should save this as a layered image at the big size because I'm basically gonna export it again before actually like using it for the project. Alright, so save. I'm gonna, yeah, just so I don't forget. Sure, yeah, save that as whatever. I don't care. And then actually, I guess I might as well make it more than 1 pixel wide, just for visibility. Nah, 1 pixel's probably fine. Alright, so what am I doing? Right, yeah, so let's get rid of this now. Minus. Gone. Alright, cool. So now we have our divisor, and we can do what with it? We can color it black, I suppose. Just for contrast. So with spill tool, I guess. Don't do weird anti-aliasing stuff. Just flat black. Good. Alright, cool. So copy. Oh yeah, actually, I guess I don't have to go with the. Yeah, no, I don't actually. I don't actually have to go as wide. So maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just go. Less wide. Yeah, because yesterday, or on Friday, excuse me, we narrowed it down to not 20 pixels, but 100, but like 16 pixels, and I was thinking I might even want it narrower than 16 pixels, so I might want to go. Yeah, I might want to go narrower. I might want to go. So it would be like 8 times 16 is instead is what, like 128. So nah, whatever. I'll just go with this for now. I do not care. Alright, so I'll copy, paste. Yep. I'll copy, paste. So I'm just spacing out the characters because well we could, gosh, this is all just a repeat of Friday. And so that's lame, but whatever. So no, maybe whatever. No, I might as well do this better this time. If I have to redo it, I might as well do it better this time. So deselect. Um, I'll stop being aggravated at some point, right? At some point, eventually. So yeah, let's just go 128 pixels out for now. And just so I don't surprise myself with more obnoxiousness, I'm just going to check my math. I'm pretty sure it's 128, right? 8 times 16. Yeah, 128. Alright, cool. Just checking. Alright, so I'm going to spill this red, I guess. And then select this again, and then minus select. There's the magic wand. There it is. Minus select this side, and then move this. Move it. No, move. Move this over. Alright. Yeah, whatever, fine. And then invert selection. And then ruin everything. Alright. Alright, now let's do this again. Select all, copy, paste, move. No, that's way too slow. Move, I say. What? Yeah. Select all, copy, paste. So this is the fun part. No, this is the annoying part. But this time I'm gonna save it like 10 million times so that if Inkscape decides to act atrociously again, then we'll be okay. Oh man, the fun part about how boring this is, and again, I have fun in air quotes. If I wasn't using my hands to do this, fun would be in air quotes. The super fun part about this is that if I mess it up, it's gonna be really hard to fix, or just really annoying to fix. So, what the? Are you kidding? I cannot mess this up. You better again. You better be. Alright. Sometimes you just gotta be tough with your software. You gotta tell who's boss. No, I'm a madman. That's what's happening here. But I'm justifiably mad. In this case. Alright. Sorry for putting my face so close to the screen. If you've watched the stream before, you know that I do that when I'm trying to get, like, as precise as pixels. Yeah, and actually, I guess, we kind of had to do some of this, like something similar to this anyways, sort of, kind of, because we did want to put together another character set. That's probably the whole thing, right? No, still got a little ways to go. Alright, we've had to do something vaguely reminiscent of this anyways, so this isn't 100% duplicative work of than what we would have been doing anyways. It's just, for one thing, it's not how I hope to start the day, and for another thing, it's just annoying. Oh, and of course it didn't even export well. Look at that. Disgusting. Disgusting, I tell you. Whatever. I can touch that up manually. In fact, I'll do that now. Inkscape. Inkscape is worth exactly how much you'd have to pay for it in order to get it. It is priced perfectly. No, that's not true. It's worth slightly more than that. So overall, it's probably a fine deal, but just don't trust it around your children or loved ones. Or your art assets, unfortunately. Alright. Vinny H, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're starting the day by yelling at software, as is always fun to do. We're only yelling at software that totally deserves it. Oh, I said I was going to try and be less anti-robotic. But I guess this isn't actually technically anti-robotism. Because even robots should be held accountable for their actions. Hey, we got a new follower. Hendrik Yodo, welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Hey, how's it going? Oh, you know why? Sorry, I was just, but that audio effect just reminded me that I'm not listening to music, which I think is probably going to make me less annoyed right now. So I'm going to do that. Because I think Annoyed Ben is a much worse streamer than Happy Ben, so let's see if I can get Happy Ben back. Sorry, just one sec. Alright, and then I'll just finish touching that up, and then it should be good. Alright, here we go. Alright, so, dropper tool, pencil tool, blammo. Cool, perfect. It's almost as if it exported well the first time, almost. And then, oh yeah, now the really fun part. We get to... Oh, wow, yep, no, I'm smart. Alright, I forgot to change the canvas size. Canvas size is supposed to be what? Oh, alright, so the dimensions did change, yeah. So it's calculator. So what is it? It's 26 plus 10 plus 4. So 40. Now it's times 40 times 180. Or 128, excuse me. 1520. So we want it a width of 1520. 209 pixels? Oh, right, yeah, because we have to divide that by 8. I think that should come out to roughly 26 pixels, or at least 26 is the number of pixels we had last time. Okay, wait, what did we say the number was? 15, or 512, with a 0 at the end. Alright. Oh, yeah, right, and so then I need more places, just slightly, several more places. Oh, cool, yeah, no, go opaque, good, because everyone loves opaque. Super good. Not super dumb. Sorry. So I've moved on from aggravated to just sarcastic. We're getting there. Nope, wrong button. Cool. Right, and then these guidelines again. No, I don't need that many. I don't need barely any actually. Deselect. So I don't know. That should be plenty. That should be more than enough. Oops. Cut the end off. Oh wait, no. Cut. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. I remember how this works vaguely. All right. It's probably a good thing Aaron hasn't arrived yet. If Aaron were here, he'd give me the speech again about how I shouldn't be treating font as art assets. Yeah, well, you're probably used to all the dumb stuff. Besides, do you even know what's going on yet? Have you even figured out what's going on yet? Um, Besides, I said Inkscape is worth slightly more than what the heck? That's not right. I want 129 pixels and go 128 pixels. So I apologize to everyone who tuned in today, who tuned in early. The stream should get interesting at some point eventually. Unfortunately, it's not going to start out interesting, as I'm rapidly discovering, because I don't know. Maybe I spent too much time relaxing this weekend. Maybe I'm completely lost all of my chops as a game dev. I'm starting over from scratch again. All right. Besides, sorry, I'm still feeling a bit catty. So, Mint Arcade, you use Shiva, so clearly you're. Sorry, I should bite my tongue. A smart person would bite their tongue right now, but instead I'm going to say you use Shiva, so clearly you're used to working with inferior tool sets. Sorry. All right, I feel better. um, I really shouldn't alienate my viewers. I do that from time to time, and I feel bad about it. But I only do it when people are annoying me, so sorry. I shouldn't, because you're a nice guy, man, and I don't mean anything personally. It's just like, I don't care I don't like care about your Inkscape apologies right now. Like, that's not helpful. It's not accomplishing anything, and it's not something I find interesting. So I don't know a better way to express that except by what I'm saying. Yeah. Also, I like when I'm working on interesting stuff, I usually have like interesting things to say, but when I'm working on boring stuff, like that's when I basically just have to like fill time. Like this, for example. What are we doing here? Alright. Alright. Oh yeah, so I guess I kind of just jumped right into this, and I didn't really explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is a font. I'd be using air quotes if I wasn't using my hand for other things right now. There's like a font set that. How long is this thing? Jeez. This is a font set, a quote unquote font set. It's a set of images reminiscent of a font that I made on Friday just so that I could have text in the game. And I'm basically just hand. I'm just setting it up by hand because I know how I want it to appear in the title, and yeah. Oh, actually, before I forget, I'm gonna save this as a separate file. Save as, well, actually, I guess I could get rid of these at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna save this as font char SVG, and then yeah, before, so just so I don't forget and accidentally save over this when I started working on the next one, I'm gonna save this the next one as font action. Yeah. So sorry, I just glanced at the screen, and we have that we still have this wonderful like chunky blocks of whatever just like scrolling across the screen on it's bad. I mean, like, I don't know. It lacks what some others have, I guess. So like in that way, it's I guess deficient. Not like literally deficient, but like relatively deficient. Sorry, I don't know why. I'll stop mocking your tool choices. Copy paste. No, there's just, I don't know. It just seems like there's better options out there. But oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. We're almost done. Is the good news. We're in the nines. We're at 9, which is the end of the character, the numerical character set. So, all right. Now, hopefully, I counted it out correctly this time. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, and it's now kerning. Manual kerning. So those ones look alright, actually. Actually, no. I should prefer the that side. So the B, for example, is slightly off. So oh yeah, this was the simplified way that we did this before, which seemed to work well enough. All right, so B, I'll put roughly like there. No, I should. Yeah, no, I should strongly prefer the front. I feel like, how strongly? Pretty strongly. Yeah, I really. Yeah, especially if I'm gonna try and like narrow this a bit. Oh, hey, sorry. Wow. I'm not even gonna come close to pronouncing your name correctly. Sorry, I don't know. Sorry. It's so oh yeah, so I'm still using Spider. I meant to upgrade to PyCharm, and maybe I'll do that actually now that I have it downloaded. Oh, shut up, Mintark. Sorry. So that's when I mentioned earlier I should really stop alienating my viewers. That's what I meant. I should stop doing. So, for example, if anyone out there streams, like, don't do what I do. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I'll be at some point once I'm done with art. I'll be writing in Python, and I'll be using. I might be using Spider, spelled with a Y, SPYDER. But I might switch over to PyCharm because I don't know. PyCharm comes highly recommended, and it has like the one thing that I kind of want that I know it has that Spider doesn't have is like it has little guidelines that show you your indentation. So yeah, I'm also using Pygame to render the visuals, and yeah, that's most of it. I'm working with Python 2.7.8, specifically the Anaconda distribution, but I was doing that mostly for Spider, so I might change. No, I mean I'm not going to change like what distribution. It's not as material once I switch over, which I probably will. All right, I guess I'll give it like 1 pixel lenience or a 1 pixel buffer. Yeah. All right. Oh, when I scale it down, no, it should work because these are like chunks of 128. So when it scales down, it should. Oh, so I should probably just put it right up against. Yeah, no. But then kerning. Yeah, no. I'll just do whatever good kerning dictates, and then worry about whatever else later. So should I just straight up narrow the A? I mean, that's kind of why I did it at this scale, so that if I wanted to, I could just like, if I felt like it, I could literally just, what's the, is this the tool that I can actually like resize it? Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'll do that. I'll do that next. I'll do like set up kerning first, and then narrow stuff as needed. Because I think my goal will be to cut down. Previously, the character set, like if these visuals had been working, like this character set has each character is 16 pixels wide, and I think I want to go 15 instead. I want to try for 15 because like what I found out on Friday is that like Twitch names can be 25 characters long, and so in order to support a full Twitch name, like that would like stretch a long distance, and so the narrower that I can get the character set, the better. And it was only several characters that actually like stretched very far. Like I even got the M's and the W's to be not very wide. Like those are traditionally like very wide characters, but like. Yeah, no, I just like a few characters, like the A, I made it a little wider than I really needed it to, and so, yeah, I think I can get down to 15 characters just by yeah, I didn't either, Mint. Thank you for not leaving. I was worried I would have that you might have departed after that. But thank you for sticking around. Man, on Friday I went about this a little bit backwards, and I left myself with like too little like wiggle room in setting up the oops, actually no, I haven't even done the D yet really. And yeah, today's like the opposite. I have like almost too much freedom with how I set this stuff up. So yeah. All right, actually yeah. I'm gonna yeah. Okay, actually let me just visualize what an 8 pixel buffer really is here in this context. So like it's like one, two, wait, what color? I'm using like that weird like whatever color. All right, so 8 pixels is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so it doesn't actually have to get much narrower to oh, and it doesn't actually. That's not that pixel doesn't even count because like the border itself is part of the 8 pixel buffer. So yeah, so that doesn't have to shrink down much at all in order to shave a pixel off the edge. So I think like we tend to think that are we all familiar with the other definition of apology? Like there's the obvious definition of apology that we all know and is relevant in as much as when we say we're sorry, etc., etc. There's the other definition of apology where essentially we make excuses for something that doesn't necessarily deserve our defense, and I don't have much tolerance for like people who apologize for poor tools. So I oh yeah, how do I say Binri? I say Binri. Although after I chose the name Binri, it occurred to me that like perhaps a more correct pronunciation would be Biner. So I don't. I'm still curious to know what your name is. Well, actually, I'm slightly less curious to know what your name is because it got caught by my chat filter, which makes me wonder what on earth could it possibly be. Please, just a heads up, please don't try and circumvent the chat filter. So, if your name is appropriate and you think it's and it shouldn't have been filtered out, then that's one thing. But if it was correctly filtered out, please don't try and work around that. Thank you. So. Yeah, I'll just crunch the. I can. I'm fairly certain about the 15. But was I going to try and go for 14? Yeah, no, I guess I should figure this stuff out up front. So yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not It's not crucial. How? Man. I really wish you hadn't done that, Inkscape. Because I'd really like to be having a basis for comparison before having to make these changes. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna call up the archives real quick. We're just gonna look at how it had been on Friday before. Oh, wow. Thank you for not sharing that. I'll be calling you like or something. I don't know. All right. So yeah, how did we have it looking on at the end of the day? On oh, all right. Yeah, no, it was right. It's on screen. All right, cool. So. Yeah, whoops, pause you, or mute you. Yeah, that was really spaced out. So, did I want to go... No, some of those characters are really close together, so I probably shouldn't try and push it to all the way down to 14 pixels. I'm thinking... Yeah, because at that point I'm just going to be compromising legibility too much. So, yeah, alright, we'll go to 15 pixels. Alright, yeah. It would have been nice to not have to call up the video archives to check that, but you were apologizing for the tool, and that was why I purged you. You were unwilling to recognize obvious shortcomings, so yar. But also, I don't feel like talking about this. It was the other reason I purged you, so. I don't intend to continue this conversation any further. That's totally fine. Good enough. Alright, so... deselect. Yeah. Whoops. Whatever. Okay. Alright, and I guess, I should... I shouldn't have done 128 pixels. I should have done whatever is 15 times 8. And that would have... then that would have been easy to kern. But, so... I guess I could just test how tolerant you guys are of really boring stuff and go do this again. Because now that I'm comfortable with the parameters, then maybe I might try it. Hold on, let's see. So copy which layer? Copy this layer. File new. Oh yeah, so it's not 1512 anymore. It's So what would it be if it was so 8 times 15 is 120, of course, times 40 is 48, which is whatever. So let's try 48, whatever. And select all, delete, paste. Oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting. It's actually now too wide. So keep canvas size. Oh yeah, no, just because I copied it from from something that was too big. All right. So now I'll do the 120 character version. Man, today's stream. Today apparently we're going for quantity, not quality. All right. So yeah, actually even might as well undo. Yeah, might as well go with this version. Because why not? Keep canvas size, yeah. Alright, so deselect 120 characters, not 121 characters. That's an important distinction. Alright, so 100 195 characters. Oops, wrong one. 119 characters we'll go with. That way I'll be less likely to make that error that I made last time. Right. So now, nope, not that one. So, yeah. That should be, yeah, that should be correct. Right, assuming I butted the end correctly. Good. So, now I can get rid of this and extend this upwards. Alright. And then spill paint. And then one more time. This is the last time, probably. Wait, what? Wait, that only fill halfway. Oh, right, because we're still on that layer. Undo. New layer. Alright, now spill here. Yeah, right. So, hopefully last time that I copy and paste these silly vertical bars again and again. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Select all, copy, paste. I don't like text. I don't know, some of you might have picked up on that a little bit. I don't know. Like in games where I don't need text, I avoid it like it's the plague. But, yeah, no, I feel like it'd be hard to make a text adventure game and have literally zero text. So, unfortunately, for this game, who will be using it. Oh, I just realized how well, hmm. Yeah, it just occurred to me how I can, how I can, yeah, so in this game, so the reason we have text and like what like these weird white blocks are supposed to be actually is players' names, because this is a multiplayer game that is actually played by the viewers in a Twitch channel, and what shows up on screen. Oh, my no, one more. What shows up on screen is the players' names and their score or like their current experience level, and also text prompts for the text based portion of the game, and yeah. So one thing that I've been one hurdle that I've been anticipating, but didn't have a specific plan for it yet, was people can have some really offensive Twitch names, and so I think oh, I should add in a new character. Because now that I have a solution, I need a new character for people who have offensive Twitch names. I need to be able to filter out their name. And yeah, so one thing that I did on Friday, just kind of, I don't know, not really thinking very hard, was for adventures. Despite the fact that they are indexed, or like that they're kept in a dictionary by their Twitch username, I added an additional name field. And now that I think about it, I can edit, like I can still go by their Twitch username for like all of their like under the hood type stuff. But then when needed, I can just literally edit their name value, and I hope while the game was live. I'd have to do it. What would I have to do there? If I wanted to like actively moderate that sort of thing, what would I? Huh. I guess I'd have to do a little bit more if I wanted to actually if I wanted to change their name while the game was running. But yeah. Well, chat got really interesting, real fast. Oh yeah, how's it going? Uh, uh, yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. Yeah, no, I know what I'm gonna do. I guess I just it occurred to me that that I actually can. A slight redundancy that I had kind of put in non-thinkingly actually is going to have a fairly practical purpose. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, that's not really related to what I'm doing right now. Anyways, so I can continue on. Yeah, what am I doing now? What are any of us doing really? Why are we here? Why are we on this planet? What is the meaning of life? I'll get to most of those things later, but for now, let's get these characters sized better. I could even I could trim the edges. I could, we have the A shape like this and everything, but really I could instead of squishing it, I could chop a few pixels off either side. Maybe just 1 pixel off either side. And then squish the rest. Because I don't want it to get, I don't really want the shape of it to change especially much. So, oh, and actually, yeah, we're using this entire space, so these little black lines will go away, and what's underneath will be there. So yeah, that's another thing to keep in mind. So if I'm going to do that, I could actually extend it out like this, and then chop off these pixels here. Whoops, no, wrong button. Deselect. Although, actually, yeah, no, I do probably want to save this over the other file. Yeah, don't save. I actually am going to do that. So I should save this before I lose more work. Save as. Oh, what do we. Oh, sorry. That was. Alright, that was a bit reactionary. I probably didn't need to purge your chat. But, sorry, I had looked away from chat for a little bit. I looked back and. Whatever. Uh, that's my non-apology apology. Font chart EPDN. Yeah. Cool. Alright, and then I'm just going to chop this part off. What just happened? Oh, yeah, right. I was holding on the alt modifier key. Alright, here we go. Alia, your position your position on the topic of hobos has been made quite clear. If I don't spend inordinately much time addressing your hobo fixation, it's only because I understand it very truly, deeply within within my heart. I assure you, I'm fully up to speed on your hobo fixation, and yes, so fret not. You are heard and you are understood. Actually, I guess understood is a slight exaggeration, but you're definitely heard. I definitely heard you say that about 100 times on Friday, and 100 more today. So, there's that. And actually, oh yeah, that's an interesting question, Alia. Tom, by the way, welcome. How's it going? This project that I'm working on currently is like a personal project. It's non-collaborative. I do sometimes work on collaborative projects. I'll do like stream jams and stuff. So if you want to find out about when the next one's coming up, my Twitter handle is listed in the bio section. It's right underneath it. It's at srsly_bz. So if you are interested to know when the next one of those is coming up, who knows? Maybe the next one will be hobo themed. It could happen. I mean, for stream jams, basically we'll take a few days and we'll just so if anyone wants an example of an 8-hour ban, what usually drunk just said is a fine example. Because it was conceptually offensive. Only it was inappropriate, and he didn't really offend anyone though. Like it was inappropriate, but it was like directed at me. So like if he was being hateful towards someone else, that would have been a permaban. But no, just being inappropriate and like just being trollish and inappropriate is how you get a temporary ban. So yeah, fun fact. How's it going, Zenny? What's up? I don't know what you're talking about, but it is you're at liberty to talk about it. Oh, whoops. Oh, this E is slightly slanted, and I'm missing part of it. So, what is it? Control. Control is how you add to selection. Sorry, I'm putting my face really close to the camera. Sorry. Yes. You all know what I'm working on. Or Tom, at least you know what I'm working on. This is not your first time to the channel. This is the same thing that we've been working on for like eons. Or like a week and a half, but like, you know, that feels like eons sometimes. At this right now what we're working on is recovering the data that we lost on Friday. But we're not just recovering it, we're also improving it. So it's not a complete waste of time. Like it's not like a complete loss of whoops, wrong button. It's not a complete loss of time, because I had ideas about how sorry. Chat's a little distracting today. Um, I don't even remember what I was saying. It probably wasn't that interesting though, so I'll just say. Oh yeah, no, I think I was talking about how we're making this better than we were last time. Because last time, well, so I'm handling my font, air quotes font, as like art assets because I don't know, I like the control that it gives me uh, in setting them up, um, but also the way I had done it on Friday was a lot quicker, and so oh, I don't have to make this font monospaced. If I wanted to right now, I could make it not monospaced. But maybe I won't go that far yet. No, I can do that later. If I want to do that later, I can do that later. um, it could happen, right? Yeah. I also plan on streaming kind of a lot today, so I don't expect to finish today, but I hope to get a good chunk completed. Uh, so all right, yeah, no, okay. So yeah, on Friday I did like a very quick version of what I'm doing now, and today I'm doing a slightly less fast, slightly less rushed version, but I am still I'm still gonna make it fairly quick. Like I'm not gonna go in super in depth because I'm gonna do stuff like it's still gonna be monospaced and yeah, that's like the big one. But it will be at least like kerned now on the version that we had on Friday. It was just kind of like it was like slightly it was not it was just like it was pretty rough. It was very first draft. Uh, all right, so uh, I actually don't have much experience working with this sort of stuff. Like I was saying before, I don't like text and I avoid it as much as possible, so it's actually fairly rare that I end up having to actually work with it. Um, I do like I as much as I don't like it, I also have strong opinions about how it is when it is. So it is somewhat important for me to get it right. Hence, what we are doing now. So we're basically just setting up these characters so that they're actually going to be much smaller than this. I'm going to scale them down, but this is basically just so that they'll get spaced well. Yeah, text in games, like as a player for me, is also one of the most boring part of games. So, like like in terms of like text I've read in games versus text I've skipped in games, is probably like I've probably read like maybe like oh gosh, it's probably abysmal. It's probably something like 8% of all the text that's presented to me I'll actually read. So yeah, that's kind of why I try and avoid it. Like I know some people are like really into like text in games, and like if I play a text like a game that like the reason I had to think about that number is because like if I played like an RPG for example and it was like text heavy, like if it was just a very textual experience, I would read like if I wasn't gonna get like if it was like really just like fundamental to appreciating the game, I would read it. Oh shoot, did I cut anything off? Hopefully not. No, not yet. Okay, good. Will I at some point though? Hopefully not. Well, actually, huh? Yeah, hopefully not. Oof. I should be careful about that though. No, I think it's yeah, because as long as I'm dragging it around, it's safe. But if I ever drop it, then I don't know. I have that comma in there, which is really narrow, right? The comma's really narrow, so hopefully that's enough of a buffer. Maybe I should work from the other side, though. Nah, yeah, maybe I should. I'll work from this side over. All right, yeah, this one I know is the underbar is way too wide. I happen to know from what I was doing the other day. So yeah, to set this one up, first thing I'm going to do is move this as far as it can go to the edge, and it can actually underlap that black pixel edge, and then I'm just gonna kind of chop it down the middle and move the rest over like so. Yeah, that's fine. C select. Or should I bring it in slightly more? Because they're clearly not, the underbars are clearly not going to connect. Would it be weird if their edges touched and they didn't connect? If they were yeah, I might bring it in slightly. Nah, whatever. It's probably fine. I guess we can see how it is, and if necessary, we can adjust and adapt. Oh, did we? Wow. Oh my gosh, I get so nervous when I actually realize how many people are watching. I avoid my viewer count as if the number just didn't exist. It's only ever me. It's just me here. It's just me, and then there's people in chat who are chatting but clearly not watching. I just can't. I don't know. I can't think about it. Freaks me out. Ooh, whoops! I'm cutting off the corner there. So wait, hold on. I need to shave this so as not to hit the underbar. Alright, and then, yeah, there we go. Alright. And then this one will slide almost an entire character width over to the side. I'm sliding them instead of dragging them so that because I did a height pass on them, and so they are. Oops! Oh wow! I'm gonna keep doing that, and that's gonna get annoying eventually. I'm gonna keep accidentally shaving off chunks of my neighboring characters. Yeah, they're roughly vertically they're spaced about right, so that's why I'm trying to preserve their current heights. Sorry. Sorry for denying your existence, viewers. What I meant to say is, welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Because it is nice having you here. I get really nervous when I think about that fact. So, yeah, I guess now seems as fun a time as any to plug that there's a follow button in the corner. So if any of this is interesting, and honestly, none of this is going to be interesting yet, because what I'm working on now is recovering data that I lost on Friday. So hopefully things will get more interesting. Things should pick up in the near future, but we are starting off the day relatively with just, we're easing into it a little bit. We're starting out very, very easy, very calm, and with a little zen kerning, and then we'll get to more interesting stuff in the near future. Because the game is getting close to playable, which is kind of neat. I don't expect to finish it today, but I might actually get to a point where it's where I might actually shift products or shift projects, shift to a different to working on a different project, and actually run this in the main channel. Because right now it's running in its own separate channel, but I do intend to bring it over here someday. Over into the chat channel here. This is if anyone missed it before, this is a game that is to be played in a Twitch channel. Twitch chat is the interface method for this game. Or it will be once it's done. If anyone's curious to see what the heck the game could be a little bit once it's done, you can't. I guess I don't know. Apparently, you can't go to other chat channels on mobile. So anyone who's watching on mobile right now will find the link that I just posted in chat to be very useless. However, actually no, it might actually open in a mobile browser, but you'd have to close the app anyways. Yeah, anyone watching from a computer can see in that chat channel what the game is doing. So yeah, so for example, fire. Yeah, if you just tuned in, you won't see the text from like the actual event, but I just prompted it so that it should switch to a new event soon. What's running in the other channel right now, the channel that I just linked to, is the prescripted version. Like it's the automated version of the game. The game has like the game kind of goes on autopilot when it's not when it's not under like direct control. Excuse me. When it's not under like the direct control of like the DM, which I guess is me kind of, but also it's meant to be, and it's primarily supposed to be, and as I intend it, will primarily be a like an interactive, like narrative experience between everyone in the channel, and yeah. So the funny visuals that you see scrolling across the bottom of the screen are like the placeholder version of what the game will kind of look like at some point. So anyway, yeah. I think I'm gonna add a special badge for anyone who plays the game while it's still in like in this like pre-alpha or whatever, in this very, very early state, because I want to add character customization at some point, and for now I think it'll just be that one badge. But yeah, I mean I want to, yeah, I don't know, I think that'd be nice, just as like a recognition, as a thank you for checking it out before it was cool. I've been calling it the hipster badge for that reason. I can probably go back to nah, I'll just keep doing it this way, because like now the thing that we're hitting against is that, oh right, I guess yeah, they're like overlapping, so this is gonna be fun. I guess I should just do it character by character. Yeah, I should switch to the other side and then just do it by character by character. Where did I leave off? Like around like M-ish? Yeah, I did M. I didn't do N. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch back to this side for various logistical reasons. So, alright. Well, I'm probably gonna be on for a while, so if you come back later, Zenny, I hope to see you again. Or if not, maybe some other day. Thank you for hanging out, and yeah, have a nice day. Have a nice meal. So, oh, I can just do that to cut down borders. That should be helpful, right? Is O wide? O might be wider than 15 characters. Oh wow, look at that. But just barely. Oh, whoops, wow. No, that magic wand tool left like a whole bunch of like cruft. So I guess tolerance 0 magic wand tool, is that gonna work better? Oops, wrong one. Wait, what? Yeah, that's weird. Is it gonna leave a bunch of cruft again? No. Alright, that's better this time. Alright, but yeah, so the one thing that's clear is that I have to shave a pixel off either side of this O, because it basically fits. Just slightly too wide on both of the sides. Better. Alright, that's good enough. We're almost there, you guys. So, yeah. So yeah, the next thing that I'm gonna get working is the stuff that this text is for, like the actual events, and well, actually, I guess for events, I'll need to do the other font set. I don't have to do the other font set at first. I can use this font set to test out the events, and then oh yeah, taking out the stats command is a big one, because once I take out the stats command, that's like taking out the stats command and getting the timing worked out are like the two reasons. The stats command and the timing are the two reasons that I can't really run it in our current chat channel. Which is, so those are basically like the two big reasons why it's not really entirely playable right now. But also it just doesn't have, like, it's not, also just not very fun right now. Like, it has like 8 prescripted events, 1 backdrop. Experience doesn't yet technically do anything. Not yet technically. So yeah, I don't know. We last week we, like, the game came, like, it came a long way, and so I got really excited about all that progress, and I keep wanting to say it's almost done, it's almost done. It's not almost done, but I keep getting that feeling because of how much progress we've made. Q is also slightly too wide. Should I just narrow this one? Because it's not going to shave quite as cleanly. I might just narrow it a skosh. Because, like, it's going to seem a little heavier with the tail anyway, so if it's slightly narrower, that's actually probably fine. There we go. Should be good. Excuse me. Yeah. And we're almost there. I think we left off on 3 on the other end, so we just need to do from R to the end of the alphabet, and then 1, 2, and 3. These guys kind of overlap a little bit in terms of vertical space. Oops. I'm really bad at drawing these lines. Why am I so bad at drawing these lines? I guess because I'm using a really tiny, oversensitive mouse is some of it. And also because I'm just, like, being a little bit sloppy. Whatever. So, I need to shave off a little more. Yeah, and then seems about right. S. So close. I'm still not very good at keeping up a narrative when I'm working on art stuff, because I don't really think very hard when I'm working on art stuff. I tend to just like, I don't think like logically, or like I don't know how to describe it. Like, I'm not, like, my brain isn't like making sentences or like forming statements or anything. It's just like a swirl of like aesthetic considerations. So I don't know. That's why you end up with ad-libbing like this. But I guess no, yeah, I've said most of what I would have to say about this stuff, and at this point, it's just like about affecting those things, and I guess I could go back and repeat everything I've said in the past hour or so. I could do that. Oh yeah, so this is gonna have to get crunched a little bit. What did I do with the A? I think I shaved, like, did I just shave, or did I shave and squish? I think I shaved and squished. I think I took like a pixel off either side and then squished it, if I recall correctly. So let's do that. Deselect. So I need to get rid of 1 pixel here. 1 pixel. I don't think that one really counts. I'll get rid of, like, technically 2, but it was basically 1 pixel. Or should I? Nah, whatever. I'll just get rid of 1. Sorry for getting so close to the camera. Alright. And then I'll crunch the rest. wait, hold on. Actually, yeah. Let's get the bar right up against, so it's just easier to tell when I've gotten there. And let's get rid of pixel on this side so that it doesn't accidentally like melt over into the other. I don't want to like have a weird artifact like left over in the adjacent character. Alright, so yes, Pyro, that's the game that we're working on. Yeah, and the white blocks, that used to be text, but then on Friday, one of the applications I was using saved over our asset, and so now it's back together, and once it's back together, then that will be showing text again instead of weird white blocks. So, yep. Yeah, so when I fired up the game this morning, like I was ready to start working and like pick up where we left off on Friday, but nope, we lost data. So we're now the first thing we get to do is put that all back together. Whoops, lost a bar. Oh, I keep thinking it's shift to add. I think is it usually shift to add to a selection boundary, but in this program it's control, and maybe control is more usual, but shift is to make a perfectly square size selection shape. I keep almost making a perfectly square size selection shape. Yeah, no, there's version control. So what happened on Friday was I finished. Okay, well, I don't know. It's kind of. Well, no, I guess. Okay, I'll tell this story because if anyone else there is using the same tool, then like this is important to know. So I was working in this vector program. It's called Inkscape, and this is where I originally made the character set, and I saved the file as a ping. And then I found out that's not actually how you're supposed to get transparency. If you want transparency, you have to export bitmap and then export it as file type ping. So I did both of those things. And then in another program, I cleaned it up a little bit and just tweaked it to get it how I wanted to. And I spent most of the day working on it. At the end of the day, oh, wait, no, the story starts actually earlier than that. Yeah, no, okay, so at the end of the day, I saved my my file as a oh, maybe that was the order of operations. Okay, yeah, so so at the end of the day, I saved this file as a separate file. I saved it. I went save as, and I saved it with like what was it? Font Q. I just added the Q at the end because I changed it I changed it a little bit, just ever so slightly, and I wanted to keep both versions in case I changed my mind and wanted to go back to the other version. So yeah, so I saved everything, and when I closed, so no, at the end of the day, when I closed Inkscape, it asked me would I like to save the file, and I hit yes because I was like yes, I did make those changes to the Q version, and so I did want to save that. Apparently, when it was asking me if I wanted to save changes, it was actually talking about the ping, which I had exported twice and then edited in another program. But for some reason, it still thought of that file. I did not have that file in any reasonable context, like open in the application. And yet, when I went to close it, it asked me if I wanted to. I don't know. And so, right, yeah. So right before I checked it into version control, it clobbered my data. And I didn't realize it until I started up this morning. So if you're ever using Inkscape and it asks you if you want to save a file, the answer is probably like, who knows? Who knows? So it's a free program, and if you need like a free vector program, then like I guess it's like technically worth what you pay for. But not a perfect program. Watch out for that one. It's a snake. There's a snake in the grass, but it's a free snake. So, yeah, that is why we're redoing what we worked on Friday. And I'm sorry for putting my face so close to the camera. I just, for like close pixely things. I just want to make sure I'm getting it right. Oh, I guess I can just zoom in instead. That's probably, that's probably a better alternative. Why didn't I get that one pixel? There we go. Oh gosh. I've done too many loops. Alright, whatever, that's fine. And then, whoa, wow, that scrolls fast. Alright. Yeah, and then slide this over. Oh, is this? Yeah, this needs to come in, doesn't it? Yeah. So, I should probably drop a pixel off each side and then shrink it, because I don't want to shrink it too much. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, so, yeah, let's lose a pixel off this edge. And I won't bother deleting it, I'll just like slide over it. And then we can lose a pixel. Yeah, there you go, man. I really couldn't even get that out earlier because I was just so annoyed. But yeah, there's the full story. Alright. And then I'll just drop those pixels for now, and then resize that, and then clean up those pixels. Oh yeah, actually I should get rid of all that weirdness. Nah, whatever, I'll just leave it weird for now. No, I'm gonna clean up that weirdness. Alright, so yar. There we go. And then I just have to deselect and get rid of this stuff. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah. Yeah. This is like the most art that I ever do, which is why it felt like a lot. But oh my gosh, yeah, no, if I ever did, like if I'd lost even the like the raw file like this, I probably just would have like thrown my hands up and like worked on another project for a week, because like, oh, it's just the sort of thing that like you can only do it so many times in a row before it's just really disheartening. Like when that happens, like sometimes I get more done if I just go do something else instead. And then once I'm over it, once the wounds are no longer fresh, then maybe I can come back. The nice thing about being able to set your own schedule is that I have that freedom. Like I can give myself that freedom. Alright, we're almost there, because we just need to do 0, or Z, 0, 1, 2, and I forget if we did 3 or not. We might have to do 3 still. Is Z too wide? No, Z fits. Perfect. Wow. Yeah, so it was only like 4 characters that we had to trim, and we only had to we never had to trim them more than like 6 pixels or so. So until we like, so as far as a monospace font goes, like, oh wait, 0. Oh no, so it was 6, and 0 might actually be the 0 might be the 6th. It's been 5 so far. No, it's been 6 so far, and 0 might be the. No, it's been, anyways. 0. We don't have to trim 0. Is what I'm getting at. So tolerance 0. Yeah, because these round ones have been a bit wide. Yeah, so I'll just scale it, because it has like kind of like with the Q, like with the O, I think I trimmed it because for one thing it went cleanly, but just by trimming. But for the 0 and the Q, like they have a bunch of extra weight to them, so they feel like heavier characters. So I think narrowing is fine for this. Well, thank you, Vira. Yeah, hopefully I'll at least see you again, because you are at least following that one time. That's the important one, right? Yeah, oh my gosh, I was so salty for like the first for like the first 10 minutes of this stream today, I was like furious. I said really inappropriate things. Like if the things I'd said in chat, I would have had to like ban myself. um, but no, and then I spent like half an hour just being really like sarcastic and catty. Um, but yeah, I put on some music and that helped. um, Thank you everyone for for sticking with it and for not just immediately leaving when I started like getting as annoyed as I got. Uh, so yeah, look, I think we did it. So that should probably be good. I will now deselect, save this, and then so yeah, the export process is basically to get rid of this layer, the guidelines layer, shrink it down, resize down to 12.5. Let me double check that the math turned out correctly. Like, how big is this canvas size? 600. I think that's correct, because 600 is... sounds right. It sounds divisible by 15, maybe? Hopefully. Let's find out. Calculator. 600... yeah, 40 times 15 is 600, right? Yeah, sweet. Alright, so that's probably correct. And so now we can save this as what? As a file, save as ping font char E, I guess. No. Hey, we got a new follower. Keto0 or Ketu0. Welcome. Thanks for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Oh, and I don't know why you said 0. Did I say 0? Because it was clearly an O, not a 0. So sorry for really mispronouncing your name. I take mispronunciation requests, so if anyone wants to hear me mispronounce something, feel free to ask in chat, and I will mispronounce whatever you would care for. So font char, I don't know. I'm saving like everything with like a different name so that nothing can get overwritten by anything else, no matter what software does what. I don't know. I guess I'll do no. I'll just do A, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I don't care. It's a different file, that's the important part. So now I think if I look for this new file, where do we look for that? It's in the Py. Oh yeah, no, that's the TK intersection. Where's the Pygame section? It's like oh yeah, here it is. So font char A. I think our text should now look like text if I rerun the script. So it's gonna kill everything that's happening. Then when it comes back, is that gonna look? Whoa! Oh yeah, I forgot to change the. So I forgot to change the dimensions, but it looks slightly more like text. Right, because it's still using the old dimensions. Went back when the width was 16, which is no longer the case. The width is now 15, and the spacing is now 15 also. So, all right, let's try this, and let's see how that goes. All right. I try not to. I really try. Alright, look at that. So now we're back to where we were on Friday. That was fun. um, but we narrowed the character set, so it's now it now takes up slightly less space than it used to, and oh, JourneyBot still considers himself part of the game, which is cute. Um, I think for now I'm just gonna let JourneyBot play the game. um, it was for a second there, but it's better now. And so, oh yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, whatever. I needed a little break from something earlier, and I say productive, which I guess is good, but now I'm gonna do that thing that I was planning on doing earlier. I'm gonna look for a better username for, no, wait, go away. A better username for our friend. So log out, sign up. What do I'm gonna go to Facecam for this for no particular reason. Hey, how's it going? Sorry, my face is huge now. What yeah, right. So I just wanted to come up. So right, like JourneyBot, like JRNE_bot, like doesn't really summarize it for me. I want, so like, yeah, when this because we're getting close to the end, at some point I'll actually want this to be running in the main chat channel for the channel. The main chat for the channel, and at that point I'll want the account to be or like the administrator, like the account that's running the game. I want it to have a better name. I want it to be, especially if it's if the bot is going to consider itself part of the game. I would want and I guess that's kind of cute in a way. I might I might leave that in. So oh, sorry. So oh yeah, so like the type of things that I'm thinking of, like I mean, like at first I was thinking I would just name it after the project, and that's actually, I mean, like the dev name for the project are the letters like JRNE, so that's how it came out as like JourneyBot. And I was thinking I would name it after like the project, which still makes sense, I guess. I started calling it like SideQuest, but the name SideQuest is taken, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me double check. SideQuest is taken, yeah. So I could go with something like along those lines, or something like I could try and come up with like another name, like a similar sort of name. But the other thing I was thinking, I might name this character. Like if this is a character who's also participating in the game, like I could actually like I could give him, I don't know exactly what, like I was thinking like maybe something having to do with like a narrator, like just the name narrator is taken, of course, but what do I want to do with the game? Oh, that's an interesting question, because the game was actually originally conceived to be run in Twitch channels that were running charity fundraisers. At this point, like at a certain point, including this point, I kind of started leaning in the direction where it'd probably just be something that I would run in my own channel. So that changes like a bit of like how the game would be structured, because originally like it was supposed to be like, it was the point of the game, I don't know, I guess it doesn't change that much. Basically it just means that I don't have to make it look as nice on the control side, because the game has like a control panel that only I see that lets me like administer live events and basically change like how the game goes like as the stream is running. And if I was gonna actually like start distributing this as like something for other channels for the original purpose, for the like charity marathon streams or whatever, then I'd have to do what? I'd have to make the tools look a lot nicer so that they made sense to more people than just myself. So I think for now. Oh yeah, sorry. Pyro in chat. I forgot chat's not on screen. Pyro in chat asked, "What do I want to do with the game?" I guess I did kind of. Anyways, all right. So yeah, no. For now, I just want to. Find a name for the administrator of this game, like the account that runs this game. Oh, sorry, Mint. I'm sorry for making fun of you earlier. You're welcome to make fun of me for a little while if you want. I might ban you, but no promises. I have to see you again. So, yeah, right, yeah, something along those lines. Right, Pyro suggests, I keep forgetting chat's not on screen. Pyro suggests, maybe something like Tail Seller. Actually, I guess I could put chat on screen there's no reason that I couldn't have chat on screen in, face cam. I'll set that up later then. Yeah, because I was thinking like that's kind of like how I pictured the character. Like it was sort of like an elder, like like a mentor type, someone like the type of person at like the beginning of an RPG who like gives you your who like sends you off on your adventure. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just like come up with a name for that character at some point. Yeah, maybe I'll wait to, because like I want to get that name, which is why I wanted to do that now. But I also kind of need inspiration before I spend too much time trying to come up with that. Oh, why does Oh, never mind. I thought the stream looked weird for a second. I thought we were seeing the background, but it was just this like red bar at the top of chat that I was like, what is that? Anyways, so yeah, so I guess I can just work on the game instead. I guess. I think I'm gonna have a snack, if you don't mind. I just have some tomato juice here, which will keep me going. Oh, also, sorry, I apologize because we might get some weird noises. Maybe we've already been getting them. There's construction going on across the street. They're paving like a driveway. It's actually kind of good that I didn't start earlier. Start the stream too early this morning, because like between 7 and 10 Eastern Standard Time today, they were tearing up the driveway. They were tearing up this old driveway, and it was so loud. It was just like this giant machine just like digging into the ground and like ripping up asphalt and like throwing it around and stuff. Anyways, oh, I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. I'm gonna close the blinds, or like lower the blinds. Anyways, I'll stop saying anyways at some point. Maybe soon. We'll find out. So, what shall we do? Oh yeah, right. So yeah, now that we have the graphics like vaguely working, kind of, what you can see is like there's now the text JourneyBot. And it's right now it's just saying JourneyBot, although that's partly because of a timing issue where the events actually start before JourneyBot gets his list of. Oh no, he never got his list of. Right, no, JourneyBot never got his list of joins. That's okay. So yeah, no. Hold on, I'm gonna bring down the script because one thing I've noticed is that if I rerun the script too fast. Hey, Verlis, how's it going? I don't know if you're actually here. If you just left. if you just left your browser running in JourneyBot chat. But yeah. So one thing I noticed is that if I rerun the script too fast, JourneyBot, like the channel, I don't know exactly what's up, but like I guess Twitch never realizes that JourneyBot left the chat channel in the first place. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now he's out. So now if I run the script, JourneyBot will get a list of, because like you only, hey, we got a new follower. Wait, hold on. I can do a better job than that. You know how like, you know how people say like, PWN to mean like owned? Can I do that with the P in your name and call you like, wait, what would it be? Like Shocksri in that case? Is that legit? Can I do that? Because I'm not going to pronounce your name correctly. I stand, hey, T-Munkin, welcome. Yeah, thank you guys for following. Thank you for following. I appreciate your leadership and your support. Yeah, welcome to the party. All right, yeah, okay, cool. Now that I gave JourneyBot time to leave and rejoin the channel, we see that he's not just being self-promoting. He actually he's like hypothetically, like I just slapped this in really quick at the end of the day on Friday. Basically what we're seeing here is that like hypothetically, like some of these adventurers are actually these characters. Like I think the way it is now, like technically this one is JourneyBot, and like technically this one is Wardlos, and technically like this one is Pyro, and technically this one is me apparently. But like yeah, so it's not actually just supposed to be yeah. Oh, whoops, I'm scrolled up, but yeah, it's I appreciate everyone who takes the time out of their schedule to hang out and do whatever. So oh yeah, right. So the with the scroll of adventures across the bottom of the screen, it's not just supposed to be like an infinite army of adventures. It's actually supposed to be a little more deliberate. So like for example, you would see adventurers scrolling across the screen, and they would actually correspond to the people that are playing the game. So yeah, a few things that I want to do. I want to make the characters bigger. Right now they're 32 pixels by 32 pixels. I might bring it up to like 64 pixels by 64 pixels because I think if I recall correctly, it looks really small. Hold on, I'm going to open a portal to another dimension. I apologize, but I just want to, because I can't actually see. Like I can only see this through OBS. I can't actually see it on. Is that? I don't know, is that a good size? I think it's a little small, especially because I want to do like cool character art stuff. I want to make it so that like you can like get like your character like levels up and like I don't know. So yeah, I'm probably gonna. Should I go all the way to 64 by 64? I might not go quite that big, but I'm definitely gonna go bigger. Because the other thing is it takes those little, because they're so tiny that it takes them like forever to walk all the way across the screen, and so. I think I actually want it to be a little more, a little faster paced, so that it doesn't take them like, because I think it probably takes them like a. Wow, look how individually, like if you just like look at one and like track its progress across the screen, it takes so long for it to get from one side to the other. That's like got to be like multiple minutes. So oh no. Well, failure is the first steps to succeeding. So. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll close this. That's way too much of whatever going on right there. Yeah, I wonder if. Oh yeah. So there is actually a way to check your experience if you go in the channel. If you go #stats, that's currently that works. But actually, I'm taking that out. What's going to happen instead? Thank you for mentioning that, Pyro. What's going to happen instead is. When it shows you running across the screen and when it shows like your name and everything, it will also tell you how much experience points you've gained. So it will tell you your current experience points, and it will so that's why our character set has it doesn't have very many characters, but it has no, not this one. It doesn't have very many characters, but it does have a plus sign and it does have a comma, and that's because it will tell you. Like the comma is for if you get thousands of points or if you get thousands of experience. It's only sorry, T-Munkin, it's only working in the other chat channel. Sorry, yeah, it's here's the link to. If you're on mobile, you actually can't go there yet. But so there's this other chat channel which we're using for dev purposes, but then at some point it will be brought over into this channel. Incidentally, one of the reasons I have to get rid of stats command is so that I can bring it over to this channel, because I don't want this channel to get flooded with just people saying stats all day. Yeah, so you won't even have to say stats; it'll just automatically happen. And so yeah, as like your adventure scrolls across the screen, it'll naturally like give you that information. The other thing you're probably noticing is that when people join and leave the channel, like these name tags just shuffle around, because right now they're assigned pretty arbitrarily. So like it just yeah, so like I think this used to be me, but now apparently like this is me and like this is Pyro. So yeah, that's so fixing up this stuff so that it actually makes more sense and like it actually does the things that I'm saying it should do. That'll be a lot of what we do today. So yeah. Also, like I've been playing this game for a while, so and I've been changing the point scale. Like it used to be much easier to get points, but here we can like move it along a little bit. Flower. Yeah, literally everyone's welcome to play. Like I can so unfortunately, mobile users, I think like I don't think there's a way to do that yet. And actually, it was because I wanted mobile users to be able to play. I'm making a lot of these changes so that we can put it in the main channel someday. We're not there yet. So yeah. So for right now, the way to play is only to go from that other channel. So yeah, you can like open the chat channel in like another window or something, and if you do, you can earn points. Just a heads up, I will be wiping the servers at some point, so that way once it goes like live and everyone can play, like we'll all start from 0 points. Although, as I mentioned before, I think I'm going to give like a special badge or something to the people who played it before it was fully there. So like I think there'll be like a I don't know, it's just some emblem of some sort. I've been calling it the hipster badge because for people who were there before it was cool. I might have said that already. Yeah. It used to be the case that that cower was a valid option, but I should probably just take it out because it's actually not it's actually not at this point. So thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to. Well, so like sometimes like earlier today when I was working on like all that art stuff, like it occurred to me like this is not like the most compelling stuff. It's time consuming and I have to do it, but it's not gripping, right? So I kind of want to just add like another dimension to the channel so that there'd be a little extra going on. Yeah, that's how this project started. All right, so what should I do first? I might do the character model thing first. I might do it in a really cheap way. I might like just scale up the little dudes for now. So it's gonna look kind of crugly because they were drawn at 16 pixels and they were drawn at 32 pixels and I'm just gonna scale them up to 64 pixels. But I just need to see like how that's going to look and so that I can like space things out and like choose the speeds and stuff. I mean, I guess I don't really have to, but I kind of want to. I guess I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, we have Adventure 0 and 1. I'm also tempted to turn them around again. They used to instead of walking in this direction across the screen, they used to walk in this direction across the screen. And I think the text scroll looks better when they're walking in this direction, but I don't know. I mean, again, I can figure this stuff out later. So anyways, for now, let's just resize this by 200%. And it's going to look a little, I don't know, low quality. Because it is, frankly. But that's fine. So resize by percentage, 200. Save that. And then what else do we have to do? Yeah, so we have to set up So there are no longer 50 adventures that can fit across the screen, only 25 adventures can fit across the screen. The other thing is they will not be blit as low as what? Oh yeah, well I guess that the rest of that is handled elsewhere. Yeah, alright, the rest of this is handled down here. So